All right, guys, so we're going to be reviewing our natural and man-made resources. Who can raise their hand and tell me what a natural resource is?
Something about what's made by nature.
Something that's made by nature. You want to add anything, Eddie Grace?
Something that we use that is made by nature.
Something that we use that's made by nature. That's an awesome job. A natural resource is anything people comes from nature. People do not make natural resources, but like Addie Grace said, we can gather them from the earth, and they're useful for us to make things and meet people's basic needs. Examples are air, water, trees, plants, soil, sun, and wind. On y'all's nature walk, you guys identified a bunch of them. Here's some more examples. I didn't say animals, rain, sun. A bunch of you got all of these on our nature walk. Good job. What about man-made resources? Emma?
Man-made is like something
that people make, something that man makes. Exactly. So a man-made resource is created by humans. It does not occur naturally in nature. A man-made resource can be made up of natural resources. So if I have a man-made resource and I'm looking at, let's say, a piece of paper, would this be man-made or a natural resource?
man-made.
Who can raise their hand and tell me why it would be man-made? Addie Grace?
Because people made it.
Because people made it. What natural, raise your hand and tell me, what natural resource would it be made up of though? Jameson?
Trees.
Of trees. So we used a natural resource to make this, but that's a great example, piece of paper is, of how we can use natural resources to make up things that we need. More examples would be buildings, roads, bridges, cell phones, your pencils that you use every day. Here's some more examples. Your scissors that you use, your baseball caps that you might wear, your TV, this stool, anything that's made up by man. So now we are going to play a Kahoot.
Yeah!
All right, so get out your Chromebooks, and you're going to go to kahoot.it, not .com, .it. Kahoot.it. Raise your hand if you need help getting to it. Kahoot.it.
I'm just going to type it.
Kahoot.it. That's it, Trey. There you go. It should just pop right up on your Chromebook since we've been playing it before. All right. Your code is popping up on the board. Your code is 6517887. You can't see it, I'm gonna write it right here. 6517887. 788. Make sure you're logging in and putting in your name so I know who it is. Raise your hand if you need help logging in. Got it?
I don't know.
We're not talking. Thank you. Once you log in, sit quietly and patiently. There you go. Make sure you're doing .it, not .com, guys, because it won't bring you to it. All right, now you logged in, sit quietly. We're waiting on the few friends. That's okay. We'll know who it is. Then listen.
Oh, Lord, we got it. Which one are you? I'm Kit Kat.
We're waiting on a few friends. Please stay in your seat. If you can hear me, put 2 hands on your head. For us to be able to play this, you need to be sitting quietly, and we have to wait for our friends to log in. I think we have 13 people. Jameson, please stop calling out. Well, thank you. We're waiting on a few friends, Angel. You need the light on. Raise your hand if you're still not in. Okay, let's turn around, please. Thumbs up if you're logged in. What'd you say? Thumbs up if you're logged in. Girl, if you logged in? Okay. We're going to be looking at different natural resources and man-made. So we've got to figure out which one's which. So make sure you're paying attention. And I'm going to read the question to you. You inside?
Okay, now
I think you're right. All right. Here we go. Make sure you're listening. You only get 30 seconds this time. What kind of resource are books? Are they natural or man-made? Let's see.
It could be both.
Oh, we had 2 people say natural. Who can raise their hand and tell me why books aren't natural resources? Jameson?
People might have thought because
Why are books not
paper is in a book, so they might have thought that.
Is paper a natural resource? I'm talking to Jameson.
Yes, it is. Then if you put 2 covers on it and you strap it all together, that equals book. So that's man-made.
Jameson, why do you think paper is a natural resource? What would paper be?
Natural.
It's natural. Did nature make it?
No.
Who made it?
Man-made.
Man-made. Good job. So we know that books, even though there's paper in it, that's still a man-made resource. So it should be a man-made resource. All right, let's see if you can fit the next one.
Oh, really cool.
All right, make sure you're paying attention. What kind of resource is a bridge? Is it natural or man-made? We got 2 friends that put man or natural. Who can raise their hand and tell me why a bridge is not natural resource? Any Grace?
Because it was made by people.
Because it was made by people. Bridges have to be made by people. Exactly. So make sure we're paying attention to what it's asking us. Nature didn't make the bridge. People made it, so it's created by man. All right, let's look at our next one. Good job, James. Here we go. What kind of resource is a fish? What kind of resource is a fish? Is it natural or man-made? Yay! Good job. Show us here. Awesome. Everyone got natural because it's not created by man. What kind of resource is a calculator? Is it natural or man-made? You guys use your calculators in math. Think about it.
I accidentally put the wrong thing, but I know the answer.
That's okay. Thank you. That's all right.
Let's get 1.
Awesome. Yay! Katie told us she had the wrong one, so that means everybody got man-made. Good job.
Oh.
People have to make calculators. Did nature make calculators?
No.
All
If they
right.
did, they would be.
Here we go. What kind of resource is an island? Is it natural or man-made? Is it natural? Then make sure you're thinking about it. Don't just click an answer to get the fastest speed. Because remember, you still have to get it right to get points. raise your hand and tell me what an island is a natural resource, not man-made, bro.
Because a human can't make an island.
Keep going.
It would take billions. A human can't make an island because they can't like need to hold a lot on the sand just to go fit in the ocean.
So what's it made by? Nature. An island is made by nature. Good job. Here we go. Only a few more. Let's see. What kind of resource are hills? We talk about hills as landforms. What kind of resource are they? Natural or man-made? Think about it. Don't just click. You guys created these hills with Play-Doh. What kind is it? Which one, Bun? Is it natural? Oh, there you go.
Nothing created by nothing.
Awesome job. For my friend who put, listen, for my friend who put man-made, think about our hill. It is a landform. It's created by nature. So it wasn't man-made. Think about natural resource equals created by nature. Man-made created by man. Here we go. What kind of resource is a mountain? I know everybody's going to get 100% on this one. You guys are too smart. I know you're going to do awesome on this one. 100%. Good job, last year. All right, make sure bank attention. Here we go.
How much bacon takes?
What kind of resource is paper? This one's tricked some of you guys. Make sure you're thinking about it. What kind of resource is paper? Is it natural or man-made? No, think to yourself, please. Not out loud.
This is so hard.
Taylor, quiet. All right, good job. We just. Oh, Taylor, let's talk about that. What? Taylor just said, but paper's made from trees. What are trees?
Man-made.
Taylor, thank you. They're natural. So what would paper be? Because it came from the natural resource. Man-made. That's a great point. You said it came from a natural resource, but remember, man-made resources we use. Katie, please face forward. Awesome. Here we go. What kind of resource are pencils? Natural or man-made? Natural or man-made?
It's not natural. Don't do the answer.
Don't tell people the answer. Awesome job. They're man-made. Because we have to make pencils. They don't just come naturally. Yeah. Fire. Good job. What kind? Oh, it's supposed to say a cell phone. What kind of resource is a cell phone? Is it natural or man-made? It's supposed to say a cell phone. It's man-made. You guys are gonna make sure when we have this little intermission, we're not talking. I know it's fun, but make sure you're paying attention. What? Whoever put natural for cell phones, think about it. Can we make, or did cell phones come from nature? No, we have to make them. They're man-made. They're made up of a bunch of different natural resources, but we have to make a cell phone. All right, here we go. Only a few more. What kind of resource is a table? What kind of resource is a table?
Oh my God, what happened to my screen?
I think that was think about it. A table. Man-made. What put a table, who can raise it and tell me what that table was made out of? Out of Grace?
A tree.
It was, what was it about the tree? Wood. So that would be a natural resource, the wood, but was the table created by nature?
No.
No. The table, nature didn't create the table. We used a natural resource to create it, but it was man-made because we had to make it to be a table. Nope, we're going to see the very end who's our winner. What kind of resource are trees? Natural or man-made?
When I push when it goes to the second one.
It's okay. I think it might. Your iPad might need to be. Maybe if you sit it down, it might help if you sit it down. So make sure to put that on each side. Michael's button hit the wrong thing, so that means everybody cheer. Good job. We only have 2 more. What kind of resource is water? What kind of resource is water? Remember, we talked about this one is super important. Natural. Awesome job. It did it again. I know. It's fine. It just clicked the wrong thing. So that means everybody got it. Good job. Water comes from nature. Remember, we talked about all the kinds of precipitation. One more. What kind of resource is sand? What kind of resource is sand? Yay! Give a little silent cheer. All right. We're going to see who's the winner.
Not me. I landed on
Go up to 3.
almost.
Grace is number 2.
Then somebody took my place.
Let's see who's number 1.
Yeah.
Awesome. Remember, at the end of the day, I'll give each of you a Skittle. Thank you guys for doing so well. That's all right. All right, I need everyone to close your Chromebook. Put them away quietly. Quietly. Okay, I'm waiting for a few friends to put their Chromebooks away quietly. Thank you, Talia. Thank you, Auntie Grace. Thank you, Kyrie.
Is the video still going? How do other people embarrass other people? So, I got the first question, something that it is 917 from other people.
It just depends on how you answer it. I think it gets off speed, but I did awesome on that. So thank you guys for being amazing. So now for your independent work, you're going to be doing a writing prompt on natural and man-made resources. So first thing you do is put your name on it. And you're going to choose a natural resource and describe how you use it in your life. You can choose any natural resource you want. It does not matter which one you choose as long as it's not as long as it is a natural resource. So would I choose, if I chose a car, would that be an example of a natural resource? No, that'd be an example of a man-made. So make sure you're choosing natural resources. I'll put on the board some of the examples that I had that we talked about. Yes, go ahead. And you need to make sure that you are explaining in writing. So you please turn around. Put your ruler up. Once you get it, you can put your name on your paper and get started. So your ruler away, please. Ruler away. Everybody have a paper. This is a natural resource. Remember, your natural resource is something that you in your everyday life. Go back and look at some examples. Look at what I had. There's natural resources, and you need to write about explain how you can use them in your life. And how would your life be different without this natural resource? So how would it be different? So tell me how you use it, and then how your life would be different without it. So if I was talking about water, I know I could talk about how I shower with water, how I drink water. I wouldn't be able to live. I wouldn't have anything to drink. I probably would be stinky because I wouldn't be able to shower.
Different types of like
Yeah, start writing. We already just went to the bathroom. Get your name on your paper, please. Remember how you write your paragraph, indenting, capital letters. Look and make sure capital letters are good, your punctuation. Think about it. How would you talk about you first choosing a natural resource? Have you thought about the natural resource you would choose? Which one do you want to? No, what's the matter? Think about your natural resources. You can choose any of those, any of the other ones that we've talked about. You can talk about how the natural resource is made into something man-made that you use. Think about all the things that natural resources make man-made. So how you use it in your everyday life. Choosing a natural resource. Describe how you use it in your life. Explain how your life would be different without it. Some examples are on the board if you need them. I got it, bud. Life would be different without it. Okay, so what would the natural resource be for here? You wrote about that. Is which one's your natural resource? This or that? Think about it. Is this made by man or nature? Yeah. Would you go get paper from nature? No. So what would the natural resource be here? Yep. Thank you, Emma, for for working so hard. Thank you, Tuck. Yep, and I want you to draw a picture when you're done. So you're checking your punctuation and your capitalization, and that you chose something, and you explain how you use it and how your life would be different without it. Don't forget to write about how your life would be different without that resource.
You have to do it the whole thing.
Yep, that's awesome. Do you have another mask in your cubby? You don't bring your extra ones? Why not? You're trying to do your work. You need to put your mask on.
Here, Amir, I'm in the
Bless you. Keep working, baby. What did you? All right, explain how you use that natural resource in your life. I like how Silas started off his sentence with the natural resource I choose or chose is blank. If you're writing in complete sentences, any periods in there. If you have no periods in there, go back and look for you to be adding periods. That'll be in. You need to keep writing that tonight. Good. Good one. How do you use it? Just tell me how you use it. In a new paragraph. So, how do you use it? Tell me how your life would be different. How do you use it? So, what do you use it for? What's this under for you? What's this one? What's another one? Big time. Are you working? What is Yep. So your life will be different because you can go to the pool. That's how you can write about it being different. You wouldn't have God's plan? Yeah, let me just. All the way. Got it. All the way. Okay. We're talking about a natural resource. So choose a natural resource. If you want to choose trees, then write about trees. Okay? You just have to write about it. You already wrote the paper information trees. You have to tell me the natural resource, how you use it. You gotta start writing about how you use it. If you don't wanna do it now, you're just gonna have to do it later. One of the two. You guys will work hard now or work hard later. Or take it out to recess tomorrow, one of the two. Make sure you're working. When you're done, raise your hand. You have a question?
Yes.
Yeah. Sound it out. B-E-R, what sound on it? Burr. So what do you have? Mhm. So switch it. You got it. Switch it. Just sound it the best you can. Don't get stuck on trying to spell something so you don't finish. Just we're gonna take a few more minutes to make sure you're working hard. What's that? Okay, we have a period here.
That is not.
Come here.
Sewer systems, okay. Well, then you don't need a period there.
No, that is next to it.
Get your pencils. Make sure that you're working hard. Keep working hard. If you finish writing, then move on to doing your picture. We'll have a few more minutes and you can finish it in writing presentation. So we can get going on the writing reading. Thank you guys for working hard.
When you don't want to do something, you don't do your work. You have a lot of work in your desk that you haven't done, and it's not that you can't do it, it's that you don't want to do it. What's a natural resource? Pick one, do an easy one. Okay, what about the sun? Why do you need the sun? Why do you
Okay,
need
you got it,
the sun?
bud?
What does it give us? Two things.
All done? Put some color in that, girl. Let me see some color in that picture.
I know what it is.
Awesome.
Heat.
Once you're done, raise your hand so I can come collect it. Son, are you ready to move
Our world would be cold and dark, simple, free thinking.
on? Okay, so you're writing up
It
here.
doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
So we
You
breathe
just
in.
need to choose one thing.
So write about
Tell us
that.
how we use it and why. You can do this. I know you can. You sitting there not doing it and not doing it. Because I don't want you to miss recess, and I don't want you to do what I do, so you can do the work. You were too smart for this. Go sit and even if you want to do the sum, we'll do something simple.
Okay, now talk about how you use it in your life.
You need
How
a new
else do you
paper,
use it
Talia?
other than breathe?
Miss Cook and Talia get a new paper.
Thank you. Thank you all for working so hard. If you're not done, then you get to writing in stations and you can finish it then. And if you are done, I will come collect it so we can get moving into our station.
I feel over.